No, you're free to add sound effects. Just saying. Don't you try to do it with me, you filthy trucks! The fat controller trying to give me more jobs like this. I prefer to pull coaches instead. Typical. Watch typical. Oh, hello there, little Percy. Like I said, what's typical? Trucks. That's what's typical. Don't you understand? How would I know? I'm a shunter here. I like trucks. Because you're a tank engine. Tender engines like me deliver more better trains. Passengers, for example. That's not what you said when you pulled the coaches and then ended up using a bootlace for your coaches. That was an accident. Really? Shatopum Hat wasn't happy about that, you know. How did you? Edward told me the whole thing. Ha 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 ha. That little saddle tank gets the nerves of me overboard. I wish I could just get him shunted out of the way with the trucks. He's just disgraceful. 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 Oh, it's little Percy. He mentioned me accident with the bootlace. Hasn't he done something like that before? To you, maybe? Really, Gordon? Because I thought it was before the day you took a plunge in the ditch. Maybe you should fix that scene. My point is, well, big engines are really lazy. We bring it home. Tank engines are really useful. Big engines, however, are nothing more but big, lazy couch potatoes. Couch potatoes! And we do work faster than you. We bring it home, if only on one cylinder if we have two. Or two! You're just really, really spiteful, Thomas. One more useful than a tank engine you are. And that's the truth. Oh, then that accident with the tankers wasn't a mistake. Tell me about it. It's hard work when you're dealing with a tank engine like Thomas and Percy. They're more useful than a punch or anything dumber than them. They'd be more useful if they worked in their yards permanently while we attend the main line. Oh, haven't you heard the news? Henry's at the works taking another shower or something. A washdown, maybe. Okay, you know what, retake. Haven't you heard the news? Henry's at the works because he needs to get another tender. So I'm filling in for him. Disgraceful, am I right? Anyways, after I finish up at the goods trains, I'll be off taking passengers again. Actually, James, there's been a slight change of plans for that. What? So Tobin Hess says that we need to work here for the rest of the day. Probably even tomorrow. But we can't waste that time already. We are supposed to be scheduled to take another train later today. But in the meantime, just get used to it. You are, after all, a mixed traffic engine. Typical. Oh, 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 oh. Sorry, Gordon. It's a bit of a trouble, really. Yesterday, my funnel got stuffed up with stuff. Can't feel my funnel anymore. Ha ha! Good one, Gordon! Ha ha ha! Oi, that's no funny. Oh, yes. Oh, that shit! Ha ha! Don't you look a little bit smoke? Cheerio!